What's going on today, YouTube? Today, I want to talk to you guys about the top 4 reasons I believe you will never get rich. Number 1, you don't stick with what you're doing long enough. A lot of people, they stick with it right until it starts getting hard. And as soon as it starts to get hard, they quit. They don't realize the time and the hours and the effort that's put into stuff right before it starts to turn out well. And everyone thinks it's just going to happen overnight. Just all of a sudden, hey, you're going to be like, today, you're going to think, hey, I think I'm going to get rich tomorrow. And then all of a sudden, people do, they hit the lottery. But besides that, people were just in that mindset that things happen overnight. They don't. Stick with it. Stick with it. Number 2, you don't put away present pleasures for the future. Now, what I mean by this, as soon as you get a raise at a job, what do you go do? You go buy a bigger house. You go buy a better car. You do everything you can to spend all that money you just earned instead of putting it away, saving, investing it. Now, you can ask, there's top people out there. For example, Mark Cuban. He says one of his biggest mistakes was buying a car with his first paycheck, like his first biggest paycheck he ever got. He's like, that was one of the dumbest things ever. I could have used that money to make so much more money, but no, I just went and bought on a car. So that being said, you go get a bigger house, a better car, every time you get a raise, you're left with zero at the end of the month, just like you've always been. So that raise means nothing. It could mean like going to bragging to your friends, hey, look at my house, look at my car. But they're really not going to care about that too much, honestly. And if they are, you're probably making the friends for the wrong reasons. Number 3, you are always trading your time for money. If you do this all the time, you're never gonna see think about it. Warren Buffett didn't earn all of his money. He didn't go work hours and hours and hours and earn all that. Mark Cuban didn't do the same. They all invested their money and it grows. You physically can't work enough hours and save to amass the fortune they have. It's not possible. You can work as long as you want, but if you're working for your money the entire time, you're either going to work yourself to death or you'll never amass their fortune. Never. You have to invest. And I'm not just saying go throw your money into random stuff. Do your research, find something that's going to earn you more money. You get your money working for you. No investment's a safe investment, but hey, guess what? It's probably a lot better than throwing in a new car or house. Put away your present pleasures for future ones. And number 4, you don't invest in yourself. Warren Buffett, Mark Cuban, all of them, they read hours and hours and hours a day. And yes, I know, not everyone not everyone has time for that. But think about ways you can do it. Start reading maybe 20 minutes a day, an hour a day. And hey, if you have a long commute to work or something, start listening to audiobooks. You can find ways to fit it in to learn. And people are scared to spend money on themselves to learn something new. They'd rather spend their money to get a new toy. Start investing in yourself. Knowledge is key. All these people that have lots of money, they're very knowledgeable. Get knowledgeable in whatever you do. And just to leave you guys with this little tidbit, something from Tony Robbins' book. It's actually his story himself a little bit too. Tony Robbins worked as a janitor. He could work his hours from 10 to 2, made around, I think, $35 a week. You can look it up. And the reason he did this was so he had time. That was enough money he could live off of for the time being. And the reason he did this so he could have time to do other things. He had time to learn. He had time to see what else could make him money. And then he owns multiple businesses today. Another person from his book, his name was Ronald Reed. This guy worked as a janitor and a gas station attendant all of his life. No one knew until he died. The day he died, he told everyone that he had, I don't even know if he told everyone. But anyways, when he died, his family found out he had an $8 million portfolio, working for minimum wage all of his life. He invested, and that's the fortune you can make if you start investing. If you like this, you thought it was interesting, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to keep on trying to bring you guys ways to make more money, and check out my other videos. It's a lot of help with budgeting and what to do, how to get started, how to read candlestick charts, whatever. Just trying to help you guys out. Hopefully, we can help each other out. See you later.